Tam was a young girl with a heart full of kindness. Her own dear mother died when Tam was just a little girl. Her father, thinking about her future, decided to marry again. Sadly, the new stepmother wasn't very kind to Tam. Tam also got a half-sister, named Cam. Unlike Tam, Cam was pretty lazy and often quite mean. Their family lived together in a small, quiet village a long, long time ago. Through everything, Tam stayed sweet, good, and always did her best. Tam's life became very hard living with her stepmother. The stepmother unfairly made Tam do all the hard work. She had to clean the whole house until it was shining. She cooked all the food for the family. She worked hard in the hot fields from when the sun came up until the sun went down. Cam, though, did nothing at all day long. She would only play and want everyone to look at her. Tam heard no kind words, only mean orders, and was often told off. It was a very sad and lonely life for such a young and sweet girl. Even with all the hard times and unfairness, Tam hardly ever complained. She always tried her very best to do every job she was given. She was kind not just to people, but to animals too. She had a truly good heart. Cam, however, was very spoiled by their mother. She was also very jealous of Tam's quiet beauty and gentle ways. The stepmother clearly loved Cam more and gave her everything she wanted. Tam was left with only old, worn-out clothes and leftover food from their meals. One day, the stepmother thought of a job and a promise. She said that whoever caught more shrimp from the rice field would get a new, beautiful red yem, which is a traditional top. Tam, always working hard, put in a lot of effort, and soon her basket was full of shrimp. Cam, being her usual self, mostly played and caught very few. Seeing Tam's full basket, Cam came up with a trick. She told Tam her hair was muddy and she should go wash it. While Tam was away washing her hair, Cam quickly stole all the shrimp from Tam's basket and ran home. Tam came back to an empty basket and cried because her sister had tricked her. As Tam cried by the empty basket, Buddha suddenly appeared in front of her. He saw her good heart and how very sad she was. Buddha gently asked Tam why she was crying so much. Tam, with tears in her eyes, told him about the mean trick and her lost shrimp. Buddha listened with a kind heart. He then told her to look carefully inside her basket one more time. To her surprise, there was one tiny little fish still there. Buddha told her to take this fish, which she named Bong, and take good care of it in the village well. Tam loved Bong very much and fed the little fish every day. She would go to the well and sing a special soft song to call Bong to the top of the water. Bong bong, bang bang, she would sing. Come eat my golden rice, my silver rice. Please don't eat their old rice or their spoiled fish soup. Bong would always swim up to Tam, but the stepmother and Cam noticed Tam going to the well every day. They started to wonder what her secret was. One day they meanly tricked Tam again, sending her far away to do a job. While Tam was gone, they caught Bong, cooked it, and ate it. When Tam came back and called for Bong, her little friend didn't come. Her heart broke with sadness when she found out what happened. Once again, Buddha appeared to comfort Tam as she cried. He told her not to lose hope, but to look for Bong's bones. She was to collect them carefully and bury them in 4 small jars under her bed. Soon after, the king announced a big village festival. Everyone was excited, and Tam really wanted to go, but her stepmother mixed a huge pile of rice grains and bran. She cruelly told Tam she could only go if she sorted every single grain perfectly. Tam sat before the task that seemed impossible, feeling like there was no hope at all. Her dreams of going to the festival seemed to disappear. But then, something wonderful happened. A big flock of sparrows suddenly appeared from the sky. They flew down, and super fast like magic, they sorted all the rice and bran for her. Tam was so happy. Following Buddha's earlier instructions, she then dug up the 4 jars from under her bed. Inside them, she found beautiful silk clothes, an absolutely amazing dress with beautiful stitching, and a pair of special, beautifully carved little shoes. Like magic, she was ready for the festival. Looking so bright and beautiful in her new clothes, Tam hurried to the festival. She felt a sense of hope and excitement she hadn't felt in a very long time. As she was happily making her way, she had to cross a small curved bridge. Because she was hurrying, one of her beautiful special shoes slipped from her foot and fell into the clear water below. She tried to get it, but the water carried it away. Later that day, the king's royal elephant was passing by that same spot. Suddenly, the elephant stopped and wouldn't move another step, making loud trumpet sounds. The king was curious and told his soldiers to search the water. They soon found the very beautiful shoe Tam had lost. The king was completely amazed by how pretty and well-made the tiny shoe was. He held it in his hand and told everyone in his court that he would marry the woman whose foot fit it perfectly. Many ladies from rich families, including Cam, who was always hopeful, tried on the shoe. They pushed and squeezed, but the shoe was too small or the wrong shape for all of them. Then, Tam, feeling a little shy but also brave, came forward. She gently slipped her foot into the shoe. It fit her perfectly, like it was made just for her. The king was so happy to find the shoe's real owner. Tam, the kind and gentle girl, became his queen. Cam and her stepmother were filled with so much jealousy and anger. They could not believe that Tam, who they had treated so badly, was now the queen. Their hearts filled with bitterness, and they started to plan mean things against Tam. One day, the stepmother sent a message to the palace. It was the day to remember Tam's father's death. The stepmother asked Tam to come home to help with the special offerings. She then told Tam to climb a tall areca tree to pick some fresh nuts for the altar. As Tam climbed high up in the tree, the wicked stepmother and Cam took an axe and chopped down the tree. Tam fell to the ground and sadly died. Cam then sneakily took Tam's royal clothes and went to the palace, taking Tam's place as queen. But Tam's gentle spirit was strong and didn't rest after such a mean trick. She was reborn as a beautiful golden oriole bird. The bird would fly into the royal garden and sing sweetly for the king. It followed him everywhere he went in the palace, its song full of sadness and love. The king felt a strange connection to the bird, and it reminded him so much of his lost Tam. Cam, though, was filled with jealousy and fear when she saw the oriole. She knew in her heart that the bird was Tam. So, because she was so mean, Cam caught the golden oriole, cruelly killed it, and cooked it. She then buried its feathers in a far corner of the royal garden. From the spot where the golden oriole's feathers were buried, 2 amazing sandalwood trees grew. Their sweet-smelling branches twisted together, making a lovely, cool, shady spot where the king loved to rest. He felt peaceful under these trees, often thinking of Tam. Cam, however, was still full of never-ending hate and jealousy. She ordered the beautiful sandalwood trees to be cut down. From their special wood, she told them to make a loom for weaving. But when Cam sat down to weave on this new loom, it started to speak with Tam's voice. It creaked, "Kitka, you stole my husband. I will come back and take your eyes." So scared by the talking loom and its scary warning, Cam immediately ordered it to be burned. She then took the ashes and had them thrown far, far away from the palace, hoping to get rid of Tam's spirit forever. But from these very ashes, a beautiful golden persimmon tree magically grew. Near this tree lived a kind old woman who was poor but had a good heart. The tree grew only one single, perfect, sweet-smelling persimmon fruit. The old woman saw the lovely fruit and wished out loud that she could have it. To her surprise, the golden persimmon gently fell from the branch right into her waiting basket. She took it home and placed it on her little altar, looking at how beautiful it was. Each day, when the old woman left her small hut to work, Tam would magically come out from the golden persimmon. She would clean the little house until it shined. She cooked yummy meals and put everything away neatly. The old woman was confused but happy about her mysteriously clean home and ready meals. One day she pretended to leave but hid and watched. She saw the beautiful Tam step out of the fruit. The old woman rushed in, hugged Tam, and lovingly tore up the persimmon skin so Tam could not go back into it. She loved Tam like her own daughter. One day, the king, still very sad, happened to pass by the old woman's hut. He was offered betel nut, made in a special way he remembered, exactly how his beloved Tam used to make it. His heart jumped. He went into the hut, and there he found Tam, alive and even more beautiful than before. The king and Tam were so happy to be together again, their love for each other as strong as ever. Tam returned to the palace with the king, back to where she belonged. Cam was completely shocked and terrified to see Tam alive and well. The time for justice had finally come. Tam, now not only kind, but also wise and strong from all she had been through, faced Cam. In the traditional story, Tam cleverly suggests a way for Cam to become as beautiful as her, which means taking a bath in boiling water. Cam, being so vain and desperate, follows the deadly advice. The stepmother, when she heard about Cam's terrible end, died from shock and sadness. And so justice was served quickly and completely. Tam and the king ruled together happily and wisely for many years. Her incredible story teaches us a lesson that lasts forever. Good will always win against evil. Kindness, patience, and being strong are rewarded. And justice, no matter how long it takes, will finally come.